Welcome. This is Back to the Bins. I'm your host, Mr. B. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. And if you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. This is a comic book collecting channel, and I'm a comic collector. These videos I post weekly are just to show you what I picked up over the week. So if you have to look over here, you can see what I picked up on Thursday. Alright, like I said, these are the comics I picked up this past week. I go to my LCS every Thursday. I have a pull list, and of course, I did get lucky. There was a couple, or at least one, back issues that I was really interested in. We'll show you that as well. And as per usual, we start in alphabetical order. Today that takes us to DC. This is Absolute Power. This is an event that is running across the DC universe. I really love this cover. This is done by Chris Samnee. It's a cardstock variant, and I'm not reading this at all. I'm not interested in the event. I just love Chris Samnee's work. He's one of my favorite artists, and to have the big three on the cover, I think that's worth getting. Such a classic, old school style. I love it. And I checked to see if Samnee was doing more. I checked to see if there were other covers in subsequent issues, and I couldn't see anything. So I'm not even going to collect this series for the covers. This is the one and done, but it's just so beautiful. Love Samnee's work. All right, and then here we go into Marvel. We got the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. This is the Infinity Watch event that's happening here as well. I'm not even too sure what's going on. I'm collecting the Amazing Spider-Man run, so I need to collect the annual. I really loved this variant cover. This is a Mike McKone Infinity Watch variant. I just love the cast of characters. Kind of fun for me. I just love collecting covers as well. So yeah, this is great. I will eventually read the Amazing Spider-Man run as I'm trying to work on it. A bunch I didn't get as I came to the party late, but we're getting there. I'll read it. I'll probably read it when the series is finally through. Heading back over to DC, we picked up Absolute Power tie-in. This is Batman #150, a milestone issue. Jorge Jimenez doing cover A here. I really like this. My goal is to collect Batman issue 125 to 150. All of those Gabriel Del Auto covers. There wasn't one for this particular issue, which was sad. So it's a goal I can't actually achieve because he hasn't done all the covers, but I just want to keep collecting this Batman run from 125 to 150. So that's what we're doing. It's just fun. Of course, DC had some great variants, and this is a lot of fun. Love this. Again, this is Batman #150, but this is the Garcia Lopez Artist Spotlight cardstock variant. What can you say? I love this costume on Batman. It's just beautiful. Really awesome. This is from that, what is it, some kind of book that showcased all of the outfits, all of the costumes and stuff of the superheroes in the DC world. Is something like that? I'll dig around. I'll show you. Very cool. Keeping with DC and one of my favorite books, this is Birds of Prey, issue #11. This is a Leonardo Romero. This is the cover A, and Romero, also one of my favorites. Him and Samnee kind of have a similar old school vibe. I've been loving Birds of Prey. I'm going to stop collecting this at issue 12, so I have one more to go, but it's just been a great, great series. I recommend it to everybody. And look, they're in Dinosaur Land fighting dinosaurs. I mean, what more do you want here? Fantastic. Because the variants were so great, also got this one. This is the Serge Acuna cardstock variant. Really love them. The three in the mouth, the one on top. This is fantastic.
That's what she said.
Great stuff. Looking forward to reading this. As they go through all these dimensional portals, they must end up on some strange dinosaur world. Here we go. Moving over to the Energon universe. This is Scarlet, issue #2. It's the Carl Kerschel variant. As a cover collector, I'm also big into variants, so you'll see that I carry a lot of them in my pulls, and I really love this one. This is Scarlet issue #2. Issue 1 was great. I heard some people say this maybe wasn't the best series that the Energon universe has produced. We'll see. I like the first one. Scarlet's a great character. I love we've got Storm Shadow on this as well. This is great. Let's see what happens. Ooh, and then, like I said, the back issue bins had a couple, but I only grabbed one. Here's a run one day I hope to get. Probably not issue 1, but this is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue 116 from November of 1973. This is a Dick Ayers cover. I love it. I love the yellow trunks that Fury somehow had. I was trying to figure out what was going on here. I actually thought they were playing volleyball under the water. And, you know, it's just great stuff. And there's always time for comedy with Dum Dum. Fantastic. Back to DC and back to those great Garcia Lopez variant covers. Here we have Shazam. This is issue number 13. This is the one I've been waiting for. I was going to collect up to issue 12, but then I saw that these were coming out, and I just love this look, so I had to get issue 13. It's all good. Beautiful stuff here. Love that. This has been a pretty good book. This is Space Ghost, issue number 3. Great Dynamite book here. This is the Bjorn Barons variant. I love his work, and I'm so glad he's doing all of these Space Ghost variant covers because I'm going to collect however many issues this Space Ghost has. I'm going to get them, and as long as Barons is doing it, I'm going to be happy. This is just great stuff. Love it. Oh yeah, here's another artist I really love and a book I'm looking forward to reading. This is Thundercats Chitara, issue number 1, also on Dynamite. This is the Sozomaika cover. This is the A cover. There was a version of this as well, but it was ratioed, so I just left it. But I really love Sozomaika's work. She's just a great artist. I love the way she draws, and yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the book as well. Hopefully it's better than Thundercats. Again, Chitara delivered with the variant covers. Here is another one. This is the Rebecca Puebla variant. I love her work as well. She did a number of covers for... Oh, she did covers for one of the Disney comics that came out last year. Maleficent, that was the one. And I loved her covers. That was how I got introduced to her work. Really love Rebecca Puebla. She is one of my favorites. And hopefully she does more because I don't have enough of her stuff. Great stuff. And... that is everything, folks. So thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And let's get back to the real world, shall we? Well, that was a great little stack of comics. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. And if you did, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? I'd love to develop a community of people who are just interested in comic books or are interested in taking a look at what somebody like me picks up every week. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, comics are good.